Hello everyone, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a really big welcome. Today I wanted to put this video out fairly quickly because I don't know how long this deal is going to be on for, but I went to B&M and I found this. This is the SOPH Revolution collection. This is a YouTuber collection and she has made this really beautiful palette. Got some really gorgeous greens in there, some nice blending shades and some very nice bright shades as well. And you also get the 3 lipsticks in her collection as well. And you get all of this. This is the recommended retail price for this would be £22 if you were to buy it separately. And you get it all for £12, which I thought was a really good deal. So if you are in the need for a new eyeshadow palette or something that's a bit brighter, and if this palette is any good, which I have no idea about, I'm sure it will be, but I just thought, let me get this out and try it out for you guys and yeah, show you. Let's start with the lipsticks because I would like to put something on my lips, and by the way, I'm going to be filming a massive lipstick decluttering today as well, so my lips are going to be very sore by the end of the day. But anyway, we've got 3 colours here. Whoa, they jump as well apparently. So we've got Syrup, Fudge and Cake. Really cute bullet design lipsticks. I love the packaging, it's super cute. They're very lightweight as well. Okay, so the lightest shade within the lipsticks is this one, and this is in the shade Syrup. And it looks like a very nice flattering warm brown nude. These shades are actually fairly dark, and I think they're quite brand girl friendly. Oh, that is just stunning. And the formula, from what I can see, is quite a satiny shade. The next one is the shade Cake, and this looks similar to Fudge, but it definitely pulls more of a pink tone to it. Cake is more pink, as you can see. So again, let's swatch Cake. I don't actually own many drugstore lipsticks. I'm excited to have some of these in my collection. That is Cake. Again, actually, surprisingly, a really beautiful wearable shade. And then the final one is Fudge. So Fudge is the deepest, darkest shade here. Swatch this. There we go. Very nice, flattering, warm nude. So actually, collection, I feel like she's included shades that suit every single skin tone. The first one, which was Syrup, is definitely the most sheerest from the 3. But Cake looks nice, and so does Fudge. Okay, so not surprising to me at all, Cake is my favourite, but it is closely followed by Syrup. I find both of these are really beautiful for my warm skin tone. My hands are super tan right now. But yeah, Cake is beautiful. This is literally going to become my go-to everyday lipstick, I think, for work. Syrup is beautiful. It is definitely more on the light side, and it could make a warmer skin tone look quite drained. But as long as the rest of your makeup is quite uplifting, then I think it's fine. And then Fudge is a really nice, deeper, warm tone shade for me. I would wear that more in the autumn time, which is perfect because we're coming up to that right now. And then the star of the show, this is a Revolution palette. This is a SOPH palette. At the back you've got the names on here. You can kind of see the finishes on the back too. I do like the attention to detail. So this is cruelty free and it's vegan. 18 shades in there. So considering I paid £12 for 3 lipsticks and an eyeshadow palette, they basically came up to £3 each, which is incredible value for money. And this is what it looks like. So we've got a shiny exterior here with the SOPH at the front. How beautiful is that? If I just take the plastic sheet back, you can see the gorgeous shades in here. I was really happy to see the shades in this palette. Let's be honest, I was not in need of a new eyeshadow palette. Not at all. But the shades in here really spoke to me. I don't have that many drugstore palettes, and sometimes I like to do just drugstore looks for you guys, and a lot of my palettes are single shadows or ABH shadows. I do have quite a few of the e.l.f. ones now, and I'm doing a little thing on my Instagram where I'm doing little IGTV videos with the e.l.f. bite-sized quads, so if you're not following me on there, you need to follow me. But yeah, this palette is just beautiful. I'm gonna do a couple of swatches. Let's go for a shimmery shade. Let's go for Dreams, which is definitely going to be a shade that I gravitate to just naturally. Let's go for this Cheesecake shade, beautiful deep warm brown. 21 looks stunning. Look at that. That's definitely going to stain your lid, but it'll be worth it. And let's go for Vitamin C because We love a matte yellow. Beautiful. As expected, a nice payoff from that shimmer. Ooh, that was good payoff actually. It's not too patchy. And same with the 21 shade. Okay, and the yellow one is a bit more, vitamin C is a bit more patchy, but not too shabby at all. You can see all those shades really nicely. And you can see from the start to the finish, the gradient is not too bad. Sometimes they can look crazy patchy, but this is not too bad at all. I'll say, just looking at this, I can't really see a nice brow bone shade that would work for my medium skin tone. This is definitely a silver shade, which is great. I've been actually needing a silver shade in my collection, but not for the brow bone for me. Possibly every day. Let's have a look at that. It does look, it's a bit too sparkly for me. So I would probably, if I was using this palette, like take along maybe the e.l.f. Cookies and Cream palette with me, because that would give me a brow bone shade as well. But apart from that, the range of shadows in here is amazing. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M504, one of my favourites. And I'm going to do quite a neutral eyeshadow look because I will be swatching a lot of lipstick in my next video. I don't want the eyeshadow to be too distracting, but I'm going to go in with Cookie Dough first, which looks like a really good warm but like light to medium tone brown. It is coming out with a lot of fallout, as you can see, and it's kicking back quite a lot of shade, but let's see what it's like on the eyes. And by the way, I have just primed my eyes with the P. Louise eyeshadow base. So that Cookie Dough shade had decent colour payoff. It wasn't quite as pigmented as I thought, but maybe that's because the shadow colour itself is very similar to my skin tone, and actually it makes a very, very nice subtle transition shade for me. Next I'm going to use the shade Running Late, which is very relevant to me and my life. And this is like a muted orange colour. Ooh, that is very pretty. It's not for me to say you love. Go with the brothers, you know how we do. How pretty and flattering is that shade? So, so nice, and it's blended beautifully with Cookie Dough. Really liking this so far. And like I said, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go crazy with this palette in this video, but I will probably be doing more looks with this palette over on Instagram. So again, you gotta be following me on there for more of that. But I think I'm going to use the shade Chocolate Orange, which is here, on a small brush. This is an e.l.f. Detail Crease brush. And I'm just going to pat this on my outer corner of my lid. I really like that shade. I'm going to take the same shade across my lower lash line. Quite messily, I could use a smaller brush for this. But I kind of want to just go for like a blown out smoky look without going too dark. Love a palette with a mirror, by the way. The fact that it's got a mirror and like such an amazing range of shades will just mean that I'll be so much more likely to take this with me anytime I'm traveling or I'm going down south. Guys, that's looking so pretty. This is the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush. And just see if I can blend the edges together. That is so nice. I love it. Okay, now because I'm so tempted to go with like a bright shade and just shake this look up, but I can't because lip swatch video. So I'm going to go with this one here. This is the shade Dreams. Like, it's just like a goldy bronzy shade. And this is with no liquid on it at all, or nothing to amplify it, just to see what it's like dry. Wow. Very, very nice. And that's so pretty. So it's just like a neutral girl's cup of tea, even though the palette has such a beautiful range of colours. Okay, now to just amp it up a little bit. Let's take a tiny bit of LA Sun, which is like this yellowy gold colour, and put this just in the inner third. I'm going to take a tiny bit of Everyday. Now this is definitely more of a grey colour, and I'm going to put the same brush in LA Sun. So I'm kind of mixing the two. Yeah, that's perfect. And that's created more of a yellowy inner corner. So don't ever be afraid to like mix and match your eyeshadows. Because just because you see like 18 different colours here does not mean you can't make more. Right, that is my eyeshadow look. I hope you guys like it. I know it's very, very basic, but it has to be for the purpose of my next video. So I do apologise for anyone who's disappointed by that. Just gonna do my eyeliner and then my eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back to finish off this video. Now in terms of the quality of the palette itself, so far so good. I will let you guys know down below in the comments how this eyeshadow look lasts. Obviously it's pretty late now, but I'll see how long I can keep my makeup on for. The quality was really nice. I was able to make a really pretty inner corner highlight, even though I thought there wasn't really going to be one. Obviously, like I said, the only sort of downside to this palette, in my opinion, is that there's no matte light shade for the brow bone, which I do like to use usually, but it's not the end of the world. I actually think that this navy blue is actually pretty decent. Well, you don't need to have black in every single palette, in my personal opinion. And yeah, I really like this palette. I'm so excited to be creating more vibrant, bright, interesting, exciting looks with it. And again, like I said for the 100th time, those will be on my Instagram, so make sure you go ahead and follow me on there. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below before you leave. So bye. Don't look at me. I'm doing the thumbnail.